Hey guys, what's up? This is Zach from Rocket Zero, and in this tutorial we're going to be learning how to build a self-building and self-sustaining bridge. So this uses a cobblestone generator, and you can see here we have a repeating circuit, and it's pushing all the cobblestone that we generate into position and building the bridge. This is sped up by 3 times, and this is showing you that it is rebuilding. So say this is a creeper and he blows up your bridge, it'll just start filling it in until it is all done. So you don't have to worry about it. You might die, but at least your bridge will be perfectly fine because it will rebuild itself. So if you're not familiar, this is a cobblestone generator. You just use water and lava and they meet in the middle and create cobblestone. And this is the same concept, except we're pushing those newly generated cobblestones into the position that we want. So this is what we'll need. We'll need a building block, sticky piston, normal piston, redstone repeater, redstone torch, redstone dust, lava, obsidian, and water. So this is what it looks like. It's pretty simple. You just have to kind of like mess around with it until you get what you want, and we're just gonna get started. So we build like that, just like a weird little shape, and we cut it out like that, so it kind of looks like a seat almost with a hole in the middle. And this is for our lava, and it's gonna fall all down right into that hole, and we're building that way, so keep this in mind. We're building in the same direction that the other one was in. And now we're making the placeholder area for the water. We're going to get rid of that block, and they're going to meet in the middle, and you can see it works perfectly fine. We get rid of it and it regenerates, and we're just going to fill it in to make it a little nicer. So now we're going to need our sticky pistons. We're going to build up. So there should be 1 block gap between the newly generated cobblestone and the sticky piston. And we're going to put our normal piston there, like that. And now we're just going to build a little stairway for redstone dust. Make it all nice even little stairway. Go down, and we're going to invert this one. So we put a block there and a redstone torch there, and that one is lit while the other one is off. Now we're going to build the repeating system, so it's like constantly going, and delay that the repeater all the way so that it goes like a little smoother, and link it all together. And now you can see it's working. So we're going to get rid of that block, that dust for now, so that we can see, so it's not constantly going. And we left a 2 block gap there, and then we started building the bridge. But that's up to you. Make sure you have obsidian so that it doesn't push too far, because otherwise it'll just start, because pistons can't push obsidian, and they also only push like a certain amount of blocks. I think it's like 13 or something like that. So you could either decide to max it out all the way, or you could just use obsidian and cap off the area that you don't want it to go to. So here we're just using normal pistons and placing them where we want them to go. And we're going to cap it off with our obsidian. So underneath these pistons here, we're going to put blocks. And you can see it works. It just puts it all in place. But once it reaches that obsidian, it stops. So we're going to go underneath and place blocks. And then place blocks there. And this one's going to be a row of 2. Now we're going to put repeaters here so that the power goes into the blocks underneath the pistons, but it actually powers the pistons as well. and we're going to link it up to this one using redstone. And so now it's constantly pushing, as you can see. And you can kind of cover it up, make it look a little bit nicer. This would be like your walkway. And you could cover like all of the wiring and stuff with like glass or something like that, just so you can see like, oh, okay, this is what's making this work or something like that. Or you can just try to hide it as much as you can and not even, so people don't even know. And there what we did is we just capped off the end of the walkway, the end of the bridge or whatever it's going to be. And sometimes you'll have to restart it occasionally, so just get rid of that redstone there and replace it, and then it'll start firing again. So now it's just building it into, putting it in place, building the bridge out, and that is it. So you could decide to just cover it or do whatever you want with it. I'm just going to show you with TNT that it will rebuild as well. And it just starts from the closest one to the whole cobblestone generator thing, and it'll just go right down the line. So that one's filled up. Now it'll get moved to the second row, and once that one gets filled all the way up, it'll move to the third, so on and so forth. And like I said, I think it maxes out at like 13 or something like that. You'll just have to mess around with it. Like the pistons will push 13 blocks. So just mess around with that, and you could end up making like just a huge walkway that'll constantly like regenerate, and you won't even need the obsidian or anything like that. So there you go. Thanks for watching. This was Zach from Rocket Zero. I'm just gonna let this video play out until everything is filled up. So stick around and see it all work if you want. Whatever. Go check or instead of watching all that, you can just go check out other videos. It's up to you. Thanks for watching. Zach from Rocket Zero. Go build yourself a nice bridge that you don't have to take care of at all. See you later.